Hi, welcome to Dunn Life. Today I'm going to talk to you about flooring, the difference between a site sand hardwood and an engineered or which is pre-finished wood as well. So both of these choices are wood. They're both real wood, and we're doing a flooring project in our home. We're renovating. As part of our renovation, we're doing flooring, and we had to make the decision between using an engineered floor, which is pre-finished, in the factory, comes to you pre-finished, and then you just have the floor prepped the same way you would for either one of these, and then the installation is basically just stapling this into place with a pneumatic stapler, or you could do other things too. You can glue and so forth, but it's tongue and groove, and it has multiple layers of wood, and the top layer is the hardwood of your choice, and this is in this case walnut. Now this comes with multiple layers of finish, so it's going to be a harder finish for pets and children, that sort of thing, for water resistance potentially. It's a little bit rougher finish to it. You can kind of feel it's not as smooth as a site sand would be, and they might do that just to leave that grain in there so it looks more real and feels more real. They do have a bevel on the sides, on the edge of these pieces, so that when they go together, there's not so much pressure on the seam that splits or cracks or chips the finish. And then the other option is site sand, where you actually get raw wood that's cut and made with tongue and groove, so obviously it can be installed. And this is a 4-inch plank. The wider you go, typically the more expensive you're going to go. And they're both walnut. This is a select grade with a much more even color, so there's not going to be as much variation. Some people want that variation, and select is a little more expensive than, let's say, common or character grade. And we're going to have Josh from Woodsman Floors is going to do the installation and the finish for us. And so the site sand we prefer. We debated over these two options. This is a little less mess with the engineered, because you're not sanding, there's not as much time and the fumes from putting the finish on. But really the only fumes for this one are for the oil. Typically they do like an oil first coat, and then the other coats are water-based. So they have really good, Bonachemi is one of the big product names, brands that does a waterborne finish, like high traffic, and it's really, really a hard finish, and it holds up against oil finishes, and it's much less fumes. The Woodsman Floors, I'm amazed at the amount of dust. There's hardly any dust from the sanding, and when I've done it and rented myself, the dust gets everywhere. It's in rooms that you'd think, how did it travel upstairs and into the closet? You'll find hardwood floor dust. So I think it's worth hiring a professional. And again, Woodsman Floors does a fantastic job for us and for our clients. And we just like the look of the site sand so much, because it just feels natural with the rest of the house. And for us, it's awesome. You can sand it as many times as you want. This one you can probably only sand it about 2 times. So anyway, thank you. If you have any more questions, feel free to hit us up and we'll show you the finished product.